welcome. Yeah, you clap now. Wait till we're done.
Can't eat nothing, can't.
So, welcome for those who haven't had a chance to meet yet. I'm Dr. Joe Arvay. I've been in this amazing place for the last 25 years, so I'm glad that you're here. Today is Vitamin 101, and we have a lot of work to do because there's a lot of stuff going on when it comes to vitamins that I want to make sure, as far as our patients and our community, all our 10 million Facebook listeners, hi, how you doing out there, are understand when it comes to vitamins, because it can be raise your hand if you've been frustrated by vitamins or the whole vitamin thing. Yeah, so we're going to try to fix that today, and I'll talk about what's good if you're a woman, what's good if you're a man, what about children, how can I save money on my vitamins, and how can I really know whether they're even doing me any good or not? I mean, my family uses vitamins. This talk could be easily 8 to 10 hours long, seriously. Because you walk into a vitamin store, what do you see? Bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles of stuff, right? And how do you know? So my job is, by the time you leave here today, about 4 o'clock, I'm just teasing, when she said an hour or so, but no more than 90 minutes, I hope. That you can walk into any health food store, any store, listen to anything about vitamins, and have a clue or have a really good idea of whether it's for you or not, and and how to find out if it's for you or not, and not have to waste your money on it. That's the whole goal. No more wasting money. Look to your partner and say, no more wasting money. Wake you guys. Okay, so. And again, I am known as Spine Geek. If you go on this Google thing and you type in Spine Geek, you'll see me. I'm very proud of that. So our website, our Facebook, our Instagram, message me if you have any questions. If you go to YouTube, to the Spine Geek channel, we have tons of videos there. And this is being recorded, and you can go watch this video over and over again and share it with your friends. What are we up to? So vitamins, health, life. I want to do something today so that in the days that follow, okay, one of our friends that we've known in the city for a long time is running for mayor this year, Carol Dodge. So hi, Carol, I'm giving you a shameless plug. And I said, I will support you if you make me health czar of North Glen. She says, you got it. Or actually, her husband said, you got it. Now, what does that mean? It means I want to be responsible for the health and longevity and vitality of every man, woman, and child in the city of North Glen. That's what I want, because that's what I do. So today, what we do, oh wow, this is 2015. I need to change that slide. But I've been at this for a while. But again, every child's spine checked at birth. Parks filled with children playing, better test scores, safer schools, less cancer, less heart disease, less diabetes, less Alzheimer's, less crime, and love and respect for young and old. That's what I want. Can we say hello and amen? I know it's not Sunday. Okay. So if I get my way today, and if I allow to teach you something, if you learn something from me today, you'll start seeing an aspect of this taking forth in your life. That's what it's all about. Okay? That's what it's all about. And again, God's still in the healing business. Miracles served daily since 1992 to 2017. Last 25 years, I've been here yelling and screaming and telling awful jokes and turning powers on and saving lives and seeing miracles happen literally every day. So it's fun. I love each of you. We had a good workout this morning, had a fun time. So we're going to have fun today. Say, woohoo, let's have fun. Okay, good. And this is me. If you don't know me, I've been around the world helping lots of people. I've been to 2 different Olympics. This is me with Apollo Ono. He liked my hair, but now mine's officially longer than his, so I'm cooler. This is where I've been since 2010, the chiropractor for the Colorado Rapids when they won their championship. I've been to Tokyo, I've been to Paris, France. Again, I've been to Las Vegas for the Olympic Nationals. I was official chiropractor of USA Judo in London 2012, official Maximized Living Doctor, is going to bother me, for Rio at the 2016 Olympics. So what I do helps people perform at their very best. And whether it's an Olympic athlete or a newborn baby, it's the same for everyone. What we apply, what you learn, what is called kingdom health, okay? There's laws of health and healing that dictate and govern your body. It's not like, well, whatever. It's not just a crapshoot when it comes to health. There are specific things that you're doing that'll cause your body to make disease, and there's specific things you can do to cause your body to make health. Now, the question is, well, what in the world are those things? And I'll stop doing the ones that cause my body to make disease and advanced aging and accelerated aging. And I'll start doing the ones that start helping me look young, look strong, feel good, right? Scott and I were talking. I'm going to use this, Scott. And I hope you're not watching Axl or Depeche Mode singer. But Scott said, yeah, I went and saw Depeche Mode and we saw Guns N' Roses. Man, Axl Rose, he must be pushing 70 or something. And the guy from Depeche Mode, man, he's almost 80 singing. And I'm like, I don't think so. But let's turn to the world authority, like Wikipedia. Well, Axl Rose was born in 1962. No, yeah, 62. I was born in 1965. So he's only 3 years older than me, right? So it's like, what is Axl doing? Okay, I mean, there's a lot he's doing that I'm not doing, okay? And what am I doing that Axl's not doing, right? So if you're watching Axl, I can help you. Call me, we'll hook you up, right? Give you more energy so you can keep filling up stadiums and singing. But my point is that it's all lifestyle. It's all lifestyle, okay? So that's my family, along with Julie and Carrie here and Jesse. But again, do we use vitamins? Yes, we use vitamins. Why? Because we want to be healthy. We want to be strong. So we do use vitamins. We're not anti-vitamins. But again, you'll see how we apply them and how we use them may be different than what you've learned or what you were taught, okay? And so what do you want to know today? Again, in the world of vitamins, we could be here all day. So just shout out with me. When I said I'm doing a vitamin talk, what made you give up your Saturday to come in here? What do you want to learn today? Just start giving me some things. This is your group participation time.
Which vitamins to take?
Okay, so which ones to take? Okay, what else? Okay, which ones are toxic? Okay, what else? How much to take? Okay, what else?
Does Maximize Living cover all the vitamins?
Ooh, okay, let's see. Oh, or is there more? That's a good one. That's a good one. Thank you. What else? Got anything else? Just me need to talk about. Okay. No, please. Yes, Miranda. Oh, no, but they can make you pregnant, so you gotta be careful. You joke. I have a slide. You wait, okay? What else? There's no wrong answer. Let's have some fun here. I mean, what about vitamins? What do you want to learn? What else?
Well, are some
I mean that's good.
with food or without?
Okay, how to take, how much? Okay, how to take it. Okay, or when to take it, right? Okay, good. So if I answered all those questions, you'd be like, this is worth the price of admission. Okay, good. What else? Yes, Carol. Okay.
Detox for everybody?
Good. Okay, it's so quiet in here. I'm not used to being quiet. Okay, what else? Any other question? I mean, that's a good start. And we're going to tackle all those. Any other questions when it comes to vitamins? Because again, newsflash, I live in a bubble. It's my bubble. I like it. When I step out of it, I'm like, holy smokes. No wonder people are confused. Yes? Right. Right. Exactly. Mix or not. Or do they fight against each other? Good. That's a good one. Okay. Yes?
There was a man that called me from Vegas yesterday, and I told him I'm having her off at the
Right.
He claims his vitamin stopped going on.
Claims. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Claims.
They do their own research.
Right. Nope. Don't need it. Claims that heal you. Just take this and your life will be better.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, good. Okay. Yes, Annie. Can your body even absorb and use it? Or do we have expensive urine? Okay, good. One more. Or two. Yes? Can you take too much? Awesome. Good. Okay. Anything else? This would be a really good workshop, right? How much to take or what to take? Are there any that make you sick or toxic? How much should you take? Are they all the same? Do I have everything covered, or is there more to do? Can prenatals make you pregnant? Can you take too many vitamins, right? Too much or too many? Okay, good. How do you take them? When do you take them? Are all the companies the same? Is this good for everyone? Are there contraindications? How about the claims that they will heal you, fix you? And how does your body absorb it and use it? I think we got us a good seminar here. All right, so we'll go to work on that. And I believe that I will answer all those questions in the next 6 hours. So, now here, newsflash. You're not just a body. You're a mind, your emotions, your spirit, and there's the physical you. And depending on where you're at right now, if you don't feel good or you're not healthy, you're not happy, yes, it could be a physical issue, but it also could be an emotional issue. It could be a spiritual issue. It could be a subconscious issue that you're not even aware of. That although all of a sudden you just keep self-sabotaging yourself and keep falling into the same habits. So sometimes it's not obvious what the problem is or where it's not, and somehow we put faith in a little bottle of pills that's going to help save everything, right? Claims. But you got to understand, when I look at you and I want to talk about how to make you healthy, it's all of you, not just, oh, my back hurts. Because sometimes your back hurts because you're worried about your brother who just got a cancer diagnosis and you're worried about him. Now, it manifests as back pain. You think you have a back pain problem, but when I analyze you, I'm like, oh, there's a whole heap of issues and stuff going on here. You know, if you ever watch me adjust somebody and I just step back and go, it's like, it's not the obvious. There's something going on here, and I need to figure out how to begin to unwrap this so that you can begin to heal and help you. And you leave her going, how did he know that? You know? So there's more to you. You have issues. I have issues. And sometimes it's not as easy as just taking more vitamin D. Okay? All right, very good. Now, where are you in your life, this journey thing? And some of you have the sheet in front of you. It's the sheet that has the green grass in front of you. Looks like this one. I'll steal yours real quick. But again, rate yourself. And if you're watching this video, rate yourself. Where are you on your health scale of life? -10, which means you're dead or almost dead. 0 means that I feel good and I'm on no medication. +10 means I'm like one step ready, health, healing, everything's great. God's on my side, my wife's on my side, my husband's on my side, my kids love me, my dog likes me. Okay? That's +10. And I'm always trying as your doctor to doctor you physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually towards that +10. Will we ever get there? I'm not there yet. But again, that's where we're going towards. We have a goal, we have an objection, we have a focus, versus like, whatever, it's just no big deal. Let's just kind of let happen what happened, right? So give yourself a number, and as you've watched this and you keep coming to these workshops and you keep learning, I hopefully want to see the more time you and I spend together that you keep moving this direction. That's my goal. That's what I'm up to. That's why I'm doing this workshop on Vitamin 101, because we're all hoping that vitamins will move us to a +10, and they're part of the plan, but they're not going to by themselves make that happen. Okay? So, where are you today? And are you okay with where you are? If you're okay, I'm okay. If you're okay, I'm okay. But you can't stay there. Because if you don't do anything, then you'll start going in the wrong direction by default. So we got to keep you moving in the right direction as you're ready to. And where would you like to be? Are you ready to commit today to learn one thing to grow? And would you like my help? I always have to ask that as I'm getting older, okay, but I don't look old. I've had things in my life where it's like, all right, this stuff's real. My Aunt Bonnie, who I've talked about in the past, she passed away a few weeks ago. It's a good thing, you know, she's in heaven now. She's not suffering anymore. But she spent $280,000 in a nursing home the last 2.5, 3 years. And they didn't do anything to move her towards this. They just kind of let her body naturally drift to -10, and then she died. Oh, by the way, collected $280,000. So if you don't want that for your life or your future, then pay attention to what I had to say, because everything I do every day, your adjustments, our workouts, our workshops, is to make sure that doesn't happen to you. It doesn't have to. She made choices about being diabetic, staying diabetic, and just that's where her body just went. But it cost her $7,000 a month, and that's just to pay the nursing home each month, $7,000. I don't even know what the rest of her medical bills were. I know that over a lifetime, a diabetic is worth $350,000 to the endocrinologist. So $350,000 to the doctor, who didn't really prevent you from getting the diabetes, just manage your diabetes, on top of another $280,000 to stay in the nursing home while you manage that out from brown grass to dead grass. That's $500,000 that your grandkids aren't going to use, your family can't use, no one can use, because it all went into paying for a system and a thing that didn't bring any health and healing to your body. Sorry, I get a little fired up. It never had to happen. But yet, the more we take of this, then that's not it either. But I digress. I don't want to get ahead of myself. So you all haven't, again, okay, where's Bonnie at? Remember, Bonnie's like, I don't see it. Okay, now I see it. You all, I love you all dearly. So while I'm adjusting and I'm listening to me talk, and I put this slide up, I hear you all going, conversing back and forth. Now I see it. So I laugh because people see this. Okay, now, if you've never seen this picture before, all 10 million Facebook viewers, look at it. What do you see? Don't raise your hand yet. If you see a young lady, raise your hand. Okay. Put your hand down. If you see an old lady, raise your hand. Okay, good. Guess what? Neither one of you are wrong. Okay? It's just a matter of perspective. Now, does anybody still not see anything? Looking for Jesus to come out or something, Staring. I don't see nothing. I see a bunny rabbit, Dr. Joe. My point is that whatever your thoughts are about vitamins right now, maybe you've been burned by vitamins. I have. Overpromised, underdelivered. I want to help break that up for you, and just bear with me for the next 6 hours. Let me change your perspective, and then you can go back to your old ways of thinking, or you can go, I never looked at it that way. I always saw an old lady. Now I can see a young lady. Interesting. I didn't know it was there. And some of you are watching the video, you'll never see it. You're like, I don't see nothing there, okay? But this is all about your perspective. So again, what are my choices telling my body to do? Either your choices now in the last 5, 10, 20 years or the last 90 days has been telling your body to either make disease or make health. Make green grass or make brown grass. Your choices have an effect, just like my choice to water this grass has an effect on this grass. What color should healthy grass be? Green. Okay, you got to understand that. There are laws of science, health, and healing that God created that if you give the grass what it needs, it will be green. Those are laws. Those are not really positive suggestions or opinions. Those are laws, like the law of gravity. I could jump off this chair. The law of gravity is there every time. Okay? I've done this in my workshops where I have a set of keys and I drop them. Every time, this will drop. It's a law. So everything I'm teaching you right now, you can take to the bank because it's in alignment with the laws that govern health and healing in the kingdom of God. That's how it works. Okay? And to set up my preference, if I interfere with this hose and I kink this hose, that choice is going to have what kind of effect on your grass, on the grass? It's going to turn brown. Has a negative effect. My choice to shut down the water, my choice, has a negative effect on this grass. Doesn't matter if the grass goes to church or not. Doesn't matter what age the grass is. It doesn't matter. The law says this grass needs water. If I choose to kink the hose and interfere with the water, then it has a negative impact on this grass. You got that? Now, if I choose to take the kink out the hose and water it on a regular basis, then the same laws, same choices say that this grass can be green and healthy. It's all about your choices. If we ignore the interferences in our lives, then you don't have any choice but to go to brown grass and then go to dead grass. That's just how the body's made. It's how your grass is made. It's a law. Can't argue with it. You can try to fight it, but you're going to lose. Look at healthcare in America today. We're losing because we choose to ignore the law of interference. So that's why I use this. So you come to me metaphorically like this, and you're asking me, Dr. Arvay, will this vitamin D do this? And I'm like, it might or it might not. Let's check and see. Because we're hoping that vitamins out there will have this to this effect, but they don't. Because the only thing that heals is the power that made your body heals your body. It never happens anyway. So this is not going to heal you or fix you. I'll get more into that. And it's not semantics, it's pure science. You have to learn how to work with the laws of health and healing, not against them. Okay? And you have to be aware of them. So you have your sheet of paper, because again, I'm one slide ahead of myself. I'm on a roll. But again, we work with the life force that made you. Mom and dad got together and made you. Sperm and egg come together, God blows on it. All of a sudden, you start growing in your mother's womb. Your brain is the first organ system formed. Then it comes the spinal cord. Then comes the nerves. If the baby comes out at 5 months and not 9 months, why is that a problem? Not done cooking. So does a doctor give the mom some greens to take to make the body start cooking faster? No, it's just a process. The power of God, the laws of health and healing are at work making you in the womb for 9 months. Then when you're born, you come out, and those same laws of health and healing will take care of you for up to 120 years or longer, as long as there's no interference. No interference. Interference in your nerve system, interference in your food system, interference in your thinking system, interference in your lack of oxygen or lack of exercise system, and interference caused by pollution, toxins, poisons in your environment, in your food, in your life. All those have an interference kink to hose effect. And again, your body needs no help healing. No help at all. Just can't be any interference. So if there's interference, your body will make disease, brown grass, as a natural response, because that's what your choices are. If you make different choices that remove interference, then your body will make health the same way, and it will keep you healthy. You don't have to get all the stuff they're getting out there, okay? All right. Again, there just can't be interference. And again, I've been saying this for the last 30 years, since 1987, and it just keeps getting more and more and more real. More and more real. So again, real quick, not too quick though, you have choices. You have zones you can live in. You can live your life in the green grass zone, where your body's making health. It's fighting off disease. You look young, you feel young, you're strong. That's a green grass zone. That's what I want for all of you. Or you can live in a brown grass zone. That's where you hurt. Physically, emotionally, mentally, you feel disconnected. Your organs aren't working right. Your muscles aren't working right. Your mind's not working right. You're on medication. And again, those choices put you there, put me there, put us there. And if we don't do something to get us back to a green grass zone, then just like Aunt Bonnie, then you go to the dead grass zone. Unfortunately, the healthcare system you live in right now wants to manage this, not do anything to put you up here. Oh, they'll claim that their vitamins, their medications, their surgeries, not outside emergency care, but all that will make you here, and yet it doesn't. You'll hear me say it once or twice. Everybody's taking vitamins, but we do not have the health or the energy to show it. We have more and more gyms, more and more vitamin stores, more and more everything, and yet our human bodies, our lives, our quality of life is not a reflection or representation of that, and that's wrong. So again, decide in your mind, where are you at? Well, I'm a -3. Well, you're in a brown grass zone then. Do you want to stay there? Well, not really. Let's get you going this direction. Great. I'll teach you what to do today. But that's where all this stuff grows. Infertility, autism, it grows because your body's in the brown grass zone. You're making this. Everybody put your hand over your heart. You feel it beating, right? So here's a steel-toed comment. Touch your heart. It's okay. I got to protect it. If you're in a brown grass zone, that's my fault. for me. If you're in a brown grass zone, it's not my fault. It's your fault. You're responsible. It's your fault. Whether you know it or not, there's choices you're making. God doesn't make junk. It's not your mom or dad's fault. It's not your grandmother's fault. It's your fault. It's your responsibility. It's your life. It's your body. It's your mind. It's your emotions. And so if you find yourself in a brown grass zone, the one to blame is you, nobody else. But the good news is that you can make choices to start moving yourself away from that and now the right direction. It's you. It's me. Okay? It's you. It's me. So wherever you find yourself, you can take responsibility. You're growing the infertility. You're growing the autism, the ADHD by the choices you're making. The gut issues, the headaches, the cancer, the heart disease, the diabetes, the chronic pain, the arthritis, the depression, the organ failure. It's because of your choices you're making. Not means you're a bad person. And lots of times it's not your fault because the exact thing you're being told to do by doctors and healthcare providers is having the opposite effect on your life. And that's the injustice. And that's why I get passionate. You see these veins pop out. I mean, my Aunt Bonnie, everything they told her caused her to spend $500,000 or more on her disease, and she died, in a nursing home. Best healthcare system in the world, right? Best healthcare system in the world. Well, here's the thing. If 98% of all airplanes crashed when you flew them, and only 2% actually succeeded, potentially, how would you choose your airplane? But you realize in the world, and we're going to get this in October. Okay, newsflash, Dr. Joe Boot Camp. What we calling it? Dr. Joe Boot Camp. Anyhow, your cancer battle plan against cancer, something like that, like boot camp. I'm going to give you a battle plan. The getting tough on cancer. Yeah, that's only 2% success rate, right? So I tell my kids, marriage, 50% divorce rate in this country when it comes to marriage. So if 50% of the airplanes were crashing, you would pick your plane really, really wisely, not just based on how it looks. Can I get an amen? Amen. So again, if you and I are here, we made it, we grew it, our body made it, but the good news is that we can make some changes and we can get back up here. Okay. Again, Christopher Kent, what did he break? His spinal cord. What happened to his life? Green grass or brown grass? Brown grass. And then he went to dirt, unfortunately, right? So if we're going to get Christopher Reeves back to green grass, and we have the power, the authority, and the magic to do it, right? Are we going to give him more medication? Will that get him to green grass?
No.
Just think about this, because we freak out and we get scared because we don't know what we're going to do when we have a headache, and we go grab an aspirin or a Tylenol. Does he need better food? Should he start eating organic? It wouldn't hurt, but it's not going to get him out of the wheelchair, right? Does he need to do more exercises to get out of the wheelchair, to get back to full function? Again, what did he break? His spinal cord. Does he need a better attitude? Does he need more vitamins? Well, Dr. Joe, you don't understand. My friend, no. More vitamins is not going to turn this guy's power on and get him back to there. The only way is to get his brain and spinal cord, the very thing that controls his life and healing, back turned on to full power so he can heal and go from brown grass back to green grass. Does that make sense? So all health and healing starts in your nerve system. If you want your vitamins to work, then you better get your nerve system turned on first. That's why it's not working. Your brain's in charge of saying, oh, this is a multivitamin. I know what to do with that now. But if your brain can't talk to your tummy right because there's interference, kinks in the hose, then it doesn't work that way. So again, if vitamins and eating healthy was enough, then why did Mr. Bob Harper, and really cool tattoos, then why is Mr. Bob Harper having a heart attack? America's fitness trainer, America's weight loss expert. Is Bob Harper green grass, brown grass? It's brown grass. How do you know? He had a heart attack. Yeah. He's in the brown grass zone. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what you feel like. 80% of all women diagnosed with breast cancer had no symptoms. They felt fine, but they were in the brown grass zone and didn't even know it. Didn't even know it. Because we're told how you feel dictates how healthy you are. Wrong. When is your grass in trouble? The minute I kink the hose or the minute you wake up and see brown grass? The minute I kink the hose, right? Yeah, that's when it starts. So again, biologically, your vitamins are good, but you can go a month without food. Food's important, but it's not the most important when it comes to getting your vitamins to work for you. Water's important, so you better be drinking water. It's actually more important than vitamins. So if you're not drinking enough water, don't expect vitamins to fix your life. If you're drinking Diet Coke and McDonald's all the time, don't expect a bottle of fish oils to clean up your sloppy living. Okay? This bottle's not going to make you turn around at McDonald's and go back the other direction to Whole Foods or something, right? Okay? Let's maybe I throw it at you or something. I don't know. But air, you need air, so make sure you're breathing. But again, you can go minutes without air, but you can't go 1 second without nerve supply. Ask Christopher Reeves this. That's why he's there. His nerve supply got shut off. A lot of deficiencies in vitamins. And I have to build this so that vitamins will make sense to you and you'll have success with them and you'll see them in the proper order. But we're expecting vitamins to fix something that's not a vitamin or deficiency problem. Okay? And Bob Harper proves it. So that's why you have to start your nerve system first. So again, your nerves are what runs all your organs that you're trying to get your vitamins to fix. We have to fix the nerve system first, then feed the body what it needs. Curves kill. So this spine, is it straight or crooked? Stay crooked. So tell me, if I take vitamin D, is that going to make that spine go straight? No. How about fish oils? No. How about detox system? No. We got to get this thing going straight first and get the kinks off the nerve system hose first. Then your body can begin to recognize what you're taking. And again, not Dr. Joe's rule, because he's a chiropractor. Those are laws of health and healing. Nerve systems first. Why? Because that's where the power that made you heals you. There's lots of people who take vitamins and get cancer and die. A lot of people take vitamins who go out for a routine marathon run and drop dead of a heart attack. There's people who don't take any vitamins, drink whiskey every day, and they're going to be 95 years old next month. You know what I'm saying? So it's the nerve system, it's the power in that body first, okay? All right. And again, Dr. Windsor proved it. Again, we're taking vitamins for heart to prevent, or, well, I don't want to take drugs. What can I take for my blood pressure, vitamin-wise? I'm like, take a nap, take a break, get adjusted, go work out. Well, no, what about, I'm like, no, go do that first because you're not doing that right now. That's why your blood pressure's off. Go do all of that, then we'll see if you need anything else. So Dr. Windsor, a medical doctor, did research on people who died of heart disease, lung disease, stomach disease, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, spleen, kidney, prostate, bladder, and disease. And our vitamin stores full of bottles promising you to cure and fix all that, yes or yes? But are these diseases getting better, same, or worse in your family and our community? Worse. So are you not taking enough vitamins in? Is that the problem? No. We're not taking care of the nerve system first. And again, I'm not here to BS any of you. I'm not here to sell you vitamins. My job is to move you to that positive 10 green grass zone, right? And I will never try to sell you something that wouldn't do that, try to make money. That'd be too American of me, right? Or un-American of me. People don't profit, but we profit. I'm sorry. So he found, though, that of all the people he studied, the 20 people who died of heart disease had damage on the nerve supply, not a lack of vitamins. All 26 cases who died of lung disease had damage on the nerve system, not a lack of lung vitamins. All 17 cases of people who died of kidney disease, okay, had a nerve problem in their spine, not that they didn't do enough kidney detoxes or kidney flushes, right? Or gallbladder flushes or liver flush. It wasn't that. It was the nerve supply first, okay? Nerve supply first. So again, if you want to have better vitamins, if you want your vitamins to work, you want to quit wasting money on that, if you actually want to feel better and be moving to the green grass zone, your first and foremost rule and law is that all healing comes from your nerve system. That's where it starts. That's where it starts. That's why for years, chiropractors didn't even have to sell vitamins. They adjust you, got power turned on, you ate food because it was real food 70, 80 years ago, and Miracles happen. The only reason why we need vitamins nowadays is because food's not food anymore. And as we live our life, you're going to hear me say that can strip nutrients out of your body and you become deficient and you're not going to get it from your food. Okay, your body can't make it anymore and we need to supplement with something you're not getting in your choices, you're not getting with your food, and that's why we have what we have here to help move you to green grass. Again, I don't heal, vitamins don't heal, your body's deficient. And we'll get into that more, okay? So again, children in a brown grass zone, eyes, colic, head issue, tilt, constipation, diarrhea, ear infections, fussy. Well, isn't there a child fish oil or multivitamin I should take for this? No. Check the nerves first. Bedwetting, growing pains, asthma, not sleeping through the night, constipation, melatonin, no. Let's get adjusted. Let's find out what the interference is. Let's see if they're deficient in melatonin, then let's feed them that. Teenagers, headaches, neck pain, again, they're suffering with issues, but if they don't need ADHD medication, they don't need Prozac, they don't need necessarily 5-HTP, what they need is get their nervous system turned back on and watch their life change. And then same thing with adults. Some of your problems here may not be a lack of vitamins. Now, most of you are getting adjusted, so we're healing that. Just give it time. But again, anybody who's watching this, if you're having these symptoms, again, we need to check the nerve supply to that area first, make sure it's all set, then move on to vitamins, to food, things like that. Okay? So, if any of you here are guests and you want to know more about vitamins, then I need to know more about your spine first. Ooh, I like that. I just made that up. If you want to know about how to get healthy, I need to know more about your spine and find out what's going on. Okay? Because the answer may not be in a bottle of vitamin D, although I take that, it may be right here in your nervous system. So if you want to apply to be a patient in our office, the first visit we get to examine x-rays. Second visit we figure out how to fix it. Third visit we go over everything and I start mapping out a good plan for you. Normally that can be $270, but today it's $99, or for you and your family, it's $149. Now, but what can I take for? Right? I mean, have you been there? Raise your hand if you've been there, right? Well, I don't feel good. Well, hey, this one says, oh, give me nice shiny hair. I'll take some of that. This one is, oh, I heard vitamin D is good. Here's drops for my baby. I'll take some of that. Oh, I need C. I'll take some of that. Oh, I need this for my gallbladder. I'll take some of that. Okay, oh, I need this for my colon's a little tight. Then Thanksgiving, I need a detox, I need to blow up my colon a little bit, kind of do that, and I'll take some of this, right? And we think somehow that's going to make us, or we're perceived, or we're told, lied to, that will make you green grass. Because we all want green grass health, right? We want to be in that zone. So, what can I take for? And again, you want to see me just kind of go, Dr. Joe, what can I take this? Can I take for this? Can I take for that? I'm like, I don't know. This is not medicine. Okay? And so, now, because the problem is, all of you have a $1,000 vitamin cabinet. Sometimes more than a $1,000 vitamin cabinet. And you take a little bit, and then you stop taking it, because you never saw the results that you got it, right? This is our $1,000 vitamin cabinet that a family of, how many is there of us? 6 share. This is Mrs. Arvay's vitamin cabinet right in here, part of her vitamin cabinet, the wine glasses. I'm just kidding. But you'll see, to an extent, there's products in here that we take for different times, depending on what's going on. Here's the Maximize Living products, right? I do have more, right? But we can get really picky on vitamins, or, again, where's the healer at? Who's the healer? You are. Now, for me, right? Again, healing's me. So, can you take enough vitamins and eat the right diet and get adjusted and work out enough to get the body healing to a green grass zone? And it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't have to take a lot of stuff, because the body is a self-healing organism. It doesn't need any help, just no interference. So you take enough vitamins, if you need them, to remove all the interferences, your body will heal just fine by itself. You don't need more, is not always better. But we'll get into that. But because of things that aren't your fault, you might need a little extra help with detoxing, or children who are autistic to detox the heavy metals out of their nerve system to help heal their gut. Because it doesn't just hit one thing, it hits everything. So antibiotics, birth control pills, medication can destroy your gut, destroy your nerve system, destroy your liver. And now if you're going to put those back together and start healing them or let them start healing, you've got to know how to put things back together. We are all like combination locks. You all have numbers, but your combination to unlock your healing, Edna, is different to unlock healing, in Shauna or Colleen. Well, Edna took vitamin C and lost 50 pounds. Why don't you sell vitamin C? We all could lose 50 pounds, right? Good for everyone. No, that vitamin C unlocked her combination lock, and her body, as a green grass moving result, lost weight, right? You take it, you gain 50 pounds. Why? Because it was the wrong nutrient that didn't actually unlock healing. It actually caused more toxicity. Does that make sense? Okay? So again, you all maybe I'm wrong, but I've been to other people's houses, and literally there's at least $1,000. Now, I'm happy to say that all this has been tested. We know how to use it. Some of it we don't. Like this stuff up here, there's some old stuff up there. But it's like, okay, we keep it going. And here's the thing. We spend a lot. But are we healthier? 53% of U.S. adults report taking at least one dietary supplement. So half of us are taking vitamins. But again, you all said that sickness and disease, early death is still getting worse. Like tenfold worse, right? 34% of adults report taking both a dietary supplement and a prescription medication. Just cover your bases, right? 18% of adults report taking at least one natural product, not including vitamins and minerals. $36 billion amount that Americans spend a year on vitamins, on dietary supplements, hoping to get to green grass. So you all want to get healthy. You're spending $36 billion a year. Do you have that? Are you at the green grass zone yet? Isn't that the tragedy? That's the injustice. You're spending the money. You want it. They're just not delivering the promise. Because we're not using it. Our perspective is off. We're not using it the way it's supposed to be used. Okay? So save money. What does the bottle take versus what does my body need to get back to green grass? Even our women's multi says 2 or 3 a day, but that's not necessarily what you need. What if you need 1 a day? What if you need 4 a day? Is there a way to know? Yes, that's what I do, and I'll get to that in a minute. But again, we're following what the bottle says, and we're not getting the results. So if you want to save money, literally some of you might need a product, but it says take 3 a day. Your body combination lock only says take 1 a day. That's how we test you and we know. Because that's how you save money. 1 bottle doesn't last you a month. It may last you 2 months, if not 3 months. That's how you save money. You still need it, but not as much. Well, Dr. Joe, if 1's good, then I'll take 2. No, you better not, because your body can only handle 1. It can only handle 1. Men, well, if 1's good, I'm taking 5. Guess what? Your body's going to go, I recognize the 1. I don't recognize the other 4. Oh, we got to go back to brown grass. You're taking too many vitamins. They're toxic. You're taking a perfectly good product, and now you're making it toxic because you're taking more than what your body can handle. And it will not unlock healing. Is this good or good? Am I doing okay so far? Okay, you with me? Good. 6 more hours. Now here's the thing. I want to lose weight, Dr. Arvay. Well, good. Get healthy. You'll lose all the weight you need, and it won't cost you much money. But what I saw on this Nutrisystem costs you about $130, $140 a pound. Per pound. Per pound. Jenny Craig, 131 to 237 pounds per pound. Honey, I love you just the way you are. Non-prescription weight loss products averagely cost you 173 pounds, $73 per pound of weight loss. So if you lose 10 pounds, that's $1,700 it cost you. Don't tell me my fees are too high, because it's not even making you green grass. Prescription. Oh, and that's even a whole deadly down. Wait, 173 per pound. Oh, it's 100 pounds. Great. It costs you $17,000. I don't care. I'm skinny and I'm happy. Okay, maybe. Fine. Whatever. Some of you know that, right? Gastric bypass. Gastric bypass. Does gastric bypass make you lose weight? Yeah. But the even better question is this surgery going to make me green grass? Absolutely not. Well, if I just lose 10 pounds, I'll be happy. No, you won't. Because you'll be sick. And you're going to be brown grass and miserable. But that's $235 to $400 per pound you're spending. And then liposuction. Again, I don't have to pick on anything. My simple question is that liposuction going to cause you to be green grass? Spiritually, emotionally, physically. Just because the scale goes towards 0 doesn't promise green grass. Spiritually, emotionally, physically. See how I'm kind of locked into this? I can't really do much except just obey the rules on how your body works, right? I can't tell you to keep driving your car with the oil light on and giving you organic duct tape to cover it up with. What's still going to happen to your engine? But that's what we're doing. At $36 billion a year, we're expecting that somehow our organic, non-toxic duct tape is gonna fix our engine instead of just putting the oil in. Okay? So again, here's the problem. This is complicated, but I'll try to make it easy. If I have organic broccoli, and I do all the research on how healthy organic broccoli is for you, and I make all these health claims about organic broccoli, am I wrong? No. Organic, healthy broccoli is good for you, okay? But then I take that broccoli that I'm going to sell you in pill form, and I put it in a microwave for 4 hours. And then I pull it out, and I want to feed it to you. But I want to claim what this broccoli could do before I put it in the microwave, that it will now do the same for you. Is there a problem there? Is it the same broccoli? It's not the same broccoli. Why? Because you processed it. You cooked it. You killed whatever life and goodness that you found over here because you want to put it now in pill form. Right? Welcome to the vitamin world. That's what we do. So our company is the same? No. It all depends on how that company takes that organic broccoli and processes it in a way to where when you actually now have the on-the-shelf product, that it actually will have a green grass effect in your body. That's why we use what's called whole food vitamins. They always have a green grass effect on your body if you need it. You don't need everything on that shelf. I don't take everything on that shelf. I don't need it. But it covers enough to get your life moving towards green grass, right? And vitamin makers know this. It's called the New Jersey shelf law. You know, you have a product, top shelf, $60. Let's say $60 an ounce. All the way down to Walmart, Costco brand, King Super brand vitamins, $5 an ounce. Same vitamin, let's call it vitamin C. But the higher the shelf, the higher the quality, the better effect it's going to have on your body, but the higher the price. So the most expensive vitamin you take is the one that doesn't work. Okay? But a lot of companies are saying, we can make a vitamin and pass the laws, but they're going off the low level, low quality, over processed. But here's the research, fine. But the research that you did is you're not selling to people. It's been over processed, overcooked, and it's not working. So you have synthetic vitamins that are pharmaceutically made, that isn't even food, that when you put it in your body, it has a brown grass and dead grass effect. Does that make sense? They took dogs and they fed dogs whole food vitamins, they fed dogs synthetic vitamins, and they fed dogs no vitamins. Nothing. The dogs who had the synthetic vitamins, man-made, overprocessed, died first. So you're better off taking nothing than taking something that says it's a vitamin, but it's really not because it's been overprocessed, or is never ever food to begin with. It's man-made, ripped off. Okay? That's what that slide says. So microwave food, toxic vitamin, microwave vitamins. You don't want that. And your body will tell you. All you have to do is know how to ask it. Your body will tell you. Again, avoid toxic vitamins. Here's a vitamin that had maltodextrin, which is sugar, and sucralose, which is Splenda, right in the vitamin. Again, is this going to have a green grass or brown grass effect on you? Brown grass, right? So you've got your one-a-day world, right? Pre-pregnancy couples pack. There you go, Marilyn, right here. Prenatal 1, men's preconception health, right? Rock on. And then you've got Batman Gummies. Now, notice this little thing here says made by Bayer. What's Bayer? It's an organic, loving company that makes the best farm. No, it's a drug company. It's a drug company. So they're making vitamins. Can we call them drugs? I don't know. But they don't have a positive green grass effect in your body. But you got one a day for 50 plus. You've got Batman Gummies, one a day women's, active metabolism. You've got Vitacraves, adult malt. You got one a day. You got Centrum. You got Flintstone chewables, Flintstone gummies. You got, because my doctor says I need more calcium. Well, I might as well buy this, right? And we think that's going to deliver a green grass effect, and it doesn't. It actually has a brown grass, dead grass effect in your body. In your body. Flintstone ingredients: aspartame, cupric oxide, coal tar, blue 2, red 40, yellow 6, zinc oxide, sorbitol, ferrous formate, hydrogenated and GMO starch. This is in your Flintstone chewables that we're giving our children. Again, top-selling children vitamin contains aspartame, which is a neurotoxin to the brain, genetically modified, which is man-made, not God-made, and other hazard chemicals. And even on the Flintstone chewables box, it says, warning, accidental overdose of iron containing, keep this product out of the reach of children. Wow. In case, call a doctor or poison control centers immediately. If anybody takes too much of this, you may be on the potty for a long time. Okay? So, yeah, but you're told, your perspective is, oh, Barney Rubble? No way. I love the little Bam Bam guy. He's my favorite, right? So again, dangers of Centrum. This is just Centrum, right? You were told, take it, right? GMO cornstarch. It damages the kidneys and the heart and the spleen. Calcium carbonate links to strokes and heart disease, especially in the elderly. Hydrogenated oils clogs the arteries, massive heart and arterial issues. Side effects can lead to Alzheimer's. But you thought, Centrum Silver. Why would they lie to me? Because we're spending $30 billion on it. Food dye yellow, 6. Carcinogen, leads to allergies, tumors, kidneys, testes. Titanium dioxide, cancer-causing. Polyethyl glycol can cause hives and other allergic reactions, kidneys damage, esophageal bleeding, or tears also linked to autism. It's in your Centrum. Children vitamins, artificial sweeteners can lead to many 40 different adverse side effects. Blue dye 2, cupric oxide, kidney disease, zinc oxide, constipation, diarrhea, upset stomach, sucrose, over 100 adverse side effects, including cancer, obesity, Again, you put that in your body, the body makes brown grass with it. That's the choice. Well, I didn't know. That's the problem. Now you're going to know, because that's what I'm teaching. Lactose can lead to bloating, cramping, upset stomach, nausea, and vomiting, and diarrhea. So that's from my friend Dr. Joss Axe, who we get a lot of good information from. What about my protein? I was so glad when I found this slide, because we're all into our protein powders. And Dr. Joe, well, yours is, $60-65. Can I find a cheaper version? I don't know. I hope so, but I'm not sure it's going to make green grass in your body. Our stuff makes green grass. It's only expensive if you don't get your money's worth. It doesn't make so. Body by Vi, Slim Fast, Designer Whey. Again, GMOs, soy protein, sugar, refined sugar, whey protein isolate, heavy metals, antibiotics, RB growth hormone, artificial colors. That's what it rated them. So you got your EOS Myoplex is not making green grass, your Shakeology, your Special K, your Ensure, your Isogen, your Pure Protein, your Herbalife products, your Atkins, your Gatorade Recovery, your Vega, and your Muscle Milk is all having a brown grass to dead grass effect inside your body. And on all the shelves. But again, what's in them has been overprocessed to the point where now it's not food. So you're better off doing nothing. Do the old Rocky thing. Throw 5 raw eggs in a cup and chuck it down. If it's organic eggs. So again, taking all our vitamins. What has it done for us, Dr. Arvay? Well, in America, guess what? Still have diabetes and more are getting it. Still dying of heart disease and it's getting worse every year. Still getting cancer and it's getting worse every year. And so we get an F. Not working because our perspective is wrong and we're applying it wrong. We need to be doing things in our life, taking vitamins that have a green grass effect, not a brown grass, the dead grass effect. because it hasn't affected us yet in a healthy way. We doing good so far? You thought, oh, this is vitamin 101. This is simple. Just give me what I can take for my headaches and I'm good to go, right? Doesn't work that way. Not if you want to keep saving money. And again, I want you to leave here with more faith in how God made your body to heal when you give it what it needs than the fear that man puts in you saying, you're dumb, you're stupid, you can't heal, take this or die. I want you to kill that because it's not true. It's not true. The God's laws of health and healing are always right. Man's laws of medicine are not always right. And sometimes they're mostly wrong. So again, first of all, please eat your vitamins. Well, how do you do that? Well, for breakfast, have your plate be 40% fruit, 20% protein, eggs, and 40% steel cut oats. Take a picture if you like the slide, or I can send it to you. But again, first of all, you have to eat food, right? Again, you can't let vitamins fix a sloppy diet. It doesn't work that way. Lunch plate, 20% meat, protein, 40% fruit and veggies. Notice it says fruit and veggies. If you like fruit, have it for breakfast. Okay? Lunch plate, 20% protein. Again, starch and grains. Right? For me, what lunch looks like, you know what that looks like for me? It looks like 2 pieces of Ezekiel bread, which is a protein sprouted bread, 3 or 4 slices of healthy organic lunch meat from Applegate, and two slices of Havarti cheese, some Vegenaise and some spicy mustard. That's what my lunch plate looks like. It's a balance of that, okay? As my body changes and I start learning about what I need to do to get more to green grass, mine changes, right? Like, guess what I have for breakfast now? Oatmeal. Oh, I swore I'd never have oatmeal, right? That was the devil. Well, guess what? If you don't want to see Dr. Joe walking in here dragging after he spent 2 hours working out this morning, then I need something to help feed in the form of carbohydrates, starches, in a healthy way that doesn't have a brown grass effect. So I will have a half a cup of steel-cut oats with a half a cup of pecans, right, from the south, and a half a cup or more, it's a handful, of blueberries. And now when I eat it, it has an energizing green grass effect, not when I used to eat it, have a fall asleep effect. Again, can your body change? Yes. Newsflash. What you used to be able to eat, Doritos and Diet Coke, and look fine, now you look at it and you gain 10 pounds. Your body changes. Newsflash. Welcome to 50. Okay? All right. And then notice how dinner changes. 50% veggies, 25% starch and grains, 25% protein. No fruit, because that's sugar. It changes as the day goes on. A little bit if you want, yes. Yes, because then you're going to eat to repair from what you did that day. Okay? So instead of saying, what can I take this here and begin to, again, change what you're eating. All right? Very good. Now, what do you need? Well, vitamin A for good eyes and teeth and skin. Vitamin B for good immune function, iron absorption. So when you're deficient and you take vitamins, they will have a green grass effect on your body. Vitamin C for blood vessels, skin elasticity, antioxidant function. Vitamin D, good for strong, healthy bones. Vitamin E, good for protection from free radicals. Vitamin K, folic acid, calcium, iron, zinc, chromium. So does my body need these? Yes. Is my body getting this in my food? Possibly. Is my body deficient in any of these? I don't know. You better test. You can't go on how you feel. You have to test and know. How you feel will never tell you how healthy you are. You have to test. Knowing where your oil level's at in your car, you can't guess. Go, well, looks like, no, you have to have a dipstick. The dipstick will tell you. And based on what the dipstick says, you act accordingly. You either put oil in or you don't. You make the right choices, right? When you look at the dipstick, okay, in the case you don't know this, you look at the dipstick, it'll tell you what choice to make. Do I choose to put oil in? If it tells you to put oil in and you choose not to put oil in, then is that going to move your car towards brown grass or green grass? Brown grass. That's a brown grass choice, right? Well, now the oil light's on. I have a choice. Duct tape, cut it out. But that choice is going to now cause the engine. None of us would be shocked if that was how we spent the last year with our car. But we're shocked when our body blows up on us and we don't know why. We don't want to change. We don't want to look at a whole different perspective, right? Women, you need antioxidants, you need vitamin K, you need iron, you need magnesium, your body needs omega-3 fish oil, calcium, iodine, B vitamins, and vitamin D. If your body has green grass levels of this in you, women, then your body will make green grass. Does that make sense? If you're green grass, your body already has that. That's why you're green grass, right? You're not lacking any nutrients. Does that make sense? Okay. Men, your levels in your body of vitamin D, vitamin B, B12, antioxidants, vitamin K, magnesium, fish oils, potassium. When you have good levels of this in your body and you're not deficient, your body can take those nutrients and make green grass with it. It can make health. It can protect your organs. It can protect your mind. It can keep your spirit strong. Does that make sense? If your body's deficient, it will need something to make and fix and repair. It does it all by itself. When your grass is deficient in water, it goes brown. But when you give it water, it takes that water and it makes green grass with it. Does that make sense? So which vitamins do you need to get your body to make health with? And what vitamins do you not need, because you're fine, to make health with? It's where it's at, okay? Not everybody needs vitamins. They may be fine as far as where they're at because of how you were raised, where you were born. I know it's complicated, okay? Now, children, I really want most children to get their vitamins from their food. Mom, what are you eating while you're breastfeeding? Please be eating food. Please be taking your nutrients that you need, right? So they're going to get vitamin A from carrots and broccoli and eggs. Again, when should children start eating food? When they get teeth. That's God's way of telling you the digestive system is ready for food. Not before that, because it's not ready. It can't process. It can't assimilate. Breast milk. If not breast milk, then raw goat's milk. If not raw goat's milk, then try raw cow's milk. I get it. Not every child's the same. That was our thing. Breastfeed, as long as you can, Mrs. Arvay. Then we'll go to raw goat's milk because it's the closest thing to food, okay? And goats are not as big as cows. And so the protein size. But the best choice is breast milk, right? Goat's milk, raw. Cow's milk, raw, because it's not processed. It's still green grass. It's still healthy, right? But to think you can give formula to a baby that's full of soy, we saw all that stuff that's full of crap and full of junk, and expect that baby to be green grass health, forget it. Wrong choice. Not going to happen. One of my old professors used to say, look at the ingredients on the size of a Snickers bar, and look at the ingredients on on baby formula, as about the same thing. You wonder why they're freaking out and why they're crazy and crabby and grumpy and their poop smells so bad because of what you're feeding them. And they're not healthy. Okay? So vitamin D can come not from raw milk, right? But from fish. Vitamin E from nut butters and avocados. Vitamin K, green leafy vegetables. Vitamin C from fruits and vegetables. Vitamin B from meat and protein sprouted bread. And then I just found this, and you want to get your kid, your child, your baby back to green grass? Fine. Reduce the sugar. Exercise. Get good bugs in their belly. Probiotics. Vitamin D3, they need it. Get them out in the sunshine. Get to bed early. Time management. Reduce the grains, which means get them off the Wonder Bread. Some essential oils are actually helpful. Help them drink water. And use your words. With my children, I tried again. I always tell my kids, I went to the Gran Torino School of Parenting. You ever see that movie Gran Torino with Clint Eastwood? I watched that movie and I go, that explains my life. Now I know that I am the way I am. Because again, our dads, my dads, everybody's dads, there was no ADHD. If you were not acting right in school, guess what? Dad took care of it. He was the AD. He took care of it. So with my children, because I was a chubby kid. I got teased horribly. Super blubber, the names, 5th grade. I still remember it. So when my kid would choose to eat or drink something that wasn't their friend or was going to make them fat or ugly or whatever or bad mood, I'm like, this is not your friend. So I'm not going to let you eat this. Not you're this, you're that, or you're going to make you heavy or you're chunky, or especially with my girls. We really try to do our best saying this food is not your friend. Good luck. Versus this food is your friend. okay here. And that's how we choose to communicate with our words when it comes to children and with things like that. Because again, we put a whole bunch of emotion on our food. It's our precious, right? On our stuff. So again, just that there. Again, we work the power that what made who? You. It needs no help. There just can't be interference. So again, we're all about stop living in the brown grass zone and get you going to the green grass zone. So again, interference can affect how you look and feel. So if you feel like you're accelerated aging and you want to get younger and stronger, understand it's not just coming from a bottle of pills. That your body is causing resistance to insulin, oxidative stress, inflammation, mitochondrial dysfunction, and your membranes are losing health. They're going into a brown grass state. And when it goes to a brown grass state, then the warning light goes off and you're gaining weight, you're getting cancer, heart disease, and diabetes. It's an inside out. When is the grass in trouble? The minute I kink the hose or the minute you wake up 40 pounds heavier than you used to be? When I kink the hose. So you're doing it to yourself, and we don't know because it's one day at a time. It's a slow fade. So again, vitamin deficiencies, if you don't take the right nutrition, can hurt you. So again, anxiety, depression, memory problems can be a sign of that you have deficiencies, and vitamins can be your friend. Especially with your cells. Everybody say mitochondria. Those are the energy areas of your cells. If they go bad, then you'll get a good case of Alzheimer's, dementia, multiple sclerosis, neurological issues, because your body doesn't have the energy. Sometimes you hear me say you got to get in shape to get in shape. You have to get healthy to get healthy. And if you can't, and you have these debilitating diseases, it's because your mitochondria are shot. You're worn out. Your batteries are dead. You can do stuff and it doesn't even I don't even care. My give a darn is broken. Okay? Again, also B vitamins. Stress will make your B vitamin levels go down. And again, the brown grass that shows up can be skin, heart, sleep, issues with weight, depression, anxiety. So then you look like that. Brianna, is that you? It looks like Isabella. Always when I see a picture, Isabella, you're watching. It looks like you right there. Okay. So blood sugar levels. Again, blood sugar. When you mess with blood sugar, it can cause fatigue, mood swings, inflammation, accelerated energy. So what vitamin can I take for that, Dr. Joe? Well, understand that there's things you're doing in your life, those choices you're making that are causing kinks in the hose, that you're making blood sugar problems. So too much caffeine or alcohol or soda, overconsumption of carbohydrates, consumption of saturated fats, low fiber, stressful life, right? And so again, you end up with living in a brown grass zone. Am I making any sense to you guys? I make perfect sense to me. But again, I'm trying to help you not feel overwhelmed going, my choices I'm making today really is causing all this bad stuff. That's depressing, but also the good news is that my choices today can change that in time as well. It's not because God's mad at you or because the world's trying to poison your water, okay? So blood sugar, this is the brown grass zone you're living in when you have interference in the blood sugar areas. Inflammation. All disease starts out as inflammation. It's not just joint pain. Heart disease, cancer, diabetes, Alzheimer's is all stem from a long-term problem, that grass zone, because of inflammation in your body. So inflammation will be the kink or the choice, inflammation making choices that causes Alzheimer's to grow, pulmonary disease to grow, arthritis to grow, autoimmune disorders to grow, diabetes to grow, neurological diseases to grow, depression, cancer, heart disease. Again, it all grows. If I stop watering one part of the garden, eventually it's going to spread the entire garden. Okay? So chronic inflammation, lots of health conditions show up and grow because of a kink in the hose called inflammation. Your lifestyle, you're making inflammation. You are making it. Heart disease, diabetes, memory issues. Again, blood sugar, chronic stress, high sugar intake, high processed foods, pink pack, blue pack, yellow pack, carbs, smoking, not exercising, poor memory, high blood pressure. Again, causes all inflammation to grow, and then you get this because of too much inflammation. Cancer, heart attack, stroke, migraines, poor memory, diabetes, stress, weight gain, arthritis, because of inflammation. Oxidative stress, aging faster, looking like actual Rose and not me. Oxidative stress makes your body age faster. So again, toxins, cigarette smoke, pollution, not enough water. Again, these are all choices, right? Processed foods, consumption of alcohol, medications, things I'm doing with my body or where I'm living, having a brown grass effect on me, and I get this. Diabetes, cancer, COPD, Alzheimer's, lack of energy, joint pain, again, oxidative stress, premature aging, heart disease. So then toxicity can have a negative effect and cause us to age faster. Again, what's the choices? I'm exposed to mold and pesticides. I'm drinking out of plastic water bottles, especially if they're left out in the sun. My water is toxic. I'm taking products that have benzene in it, or I'm using detergents. I have medications or vaccines that are stripping my body of nutrients, having a brown grass, dead grass effect on me. Cigarettes, commercial foods, artificial sweeteners, personal hair care products, pesticides, household cleaners, dental work. Now here's the problem. Which one of those do you do? Or there's at least 10 of them there. There's at least 5 or 6 of them on there, right? I drink out of a plastic water bottle. I take Tylenol for my headaches. I like my Lunchables or going to McDonald's every day. I put Splenda in I put the pink pack or blue pack or I put Splenda in my coffee. I'm using a shampoo that has lots of chemicals in it, and I've got a mouthful of mercury amalgams. Silver fillings. Welcome to America. That's why we're brown grass, going to dead grass, and you're spending $36 billion a year, and we're not getting better, okay? Because we need a detox sometimes. I'll talk about that in a minute. So then here's what you get when you're toxic. Bad breath, skin problems, body odor, hormonal imbalances, cancer, depression, decreased vitamin levels, breakdown of energy. Because again, you're toxic. It's interfering with your body to health and healing. And here's what you get. Oh, my tummy's sick. I don't know what to eat. I ate this yesterday. I was fine. I ate the same thing the next day. I'm in the bathroom all day. Well, you have bacterial overgrowth. You're not eating food. Your alcohol intake. What's the problem with alcohol is because alcohol nowadays is not just alcohol. They're cutting corners. So there's genetically modified crap in your beer and in your wines and in your alcohols. There's genetically modified. There's high fructose corn syrup in your alcohols. It's bad enough having the alcohol, but the stuff they're mixing it with or you're mixing it with has a much more deadly effect on your body, brown grass, dead grass effect, than the alcohol itself. Okay? Antibiotics, birth control pills, overprocessed milk, pain medications, or is it really God, your parents, or your genes, or your kids, or the economy trying to kill you? No, it's you.
Yeah.
It's you. It's me. It's me. I'm my own worst enemy. And here's what you get. Constipation, diarrhea, autoimmune issues, brain fog, poor memory, skin conditions. You just brown grass, dead grass. Stress hormone imbalance. Is this anybody here? I don't know. Yes, it is. It makes you freak out and age faster than you're supposed to. So now you have adrenal gland fatigue. You're wired and tired. You're so tired you can't fall asleep. Ladies, you're just wearing too many hats. Boss, daughter, soccer mom, friend, coach. So wired and tired means your cortisol levels. Cortisol is what gives you those love handles, right? That you spend $173 per pound to try to lose. Okay? That's cortisol. You're stressed out. Or you're overtraining too much, which I need to be careful for. I can't overwork because your body won't kick in and become green grass if you're overexercising or you're overtraining, you're overworking, right? But again, cortisol is what makes you age faster. Blood sugar levels, fat storing, muscle wasting, arthritis, and cholesterol levels. Or is that you? Where now you're totally adrenals collapsed. So you wake up and you don't even feel like you ever slept. Or you're relying on coffee, like don't talk to me until I have my second pot of coffee. Okay? Or running on adrenaline to get through the day and then being unable to sleep. Your adrenal. And we're all looking for the magic pill Vitamins, hello, this is the vitamin talk again, right? Come back to me. We're trying to find vitamins to fix all this stuff. Now, all that stuff is happening, but how do we correct it? How do we fix you? What vitamin can I take, Dr. Joe? It doesn't work that way, okay? So, and then when your adrenals are off and your hormones are imbalanced, you can get this kind of stuff: weight gain, depression, anxiety, sleep problems, heart disease, digestive problems. Chronic. This is why we're spending $36 billion a year to try to fix this. We don't like medication, shots of surgery. That's bad for you. So now we're taking vitamins that really aren't having any effect on you, and if anything, they're having a toxic effect on you, and you're going untreated. You're staying in brown grass. Fatty acid imbalance. You need fat. Everybody say, I need fat. But you need the right ratio. Say ratio. Good. Here's the thing. If you have the right ratio of omega-3 in your blood, you reduce your risk of heart attack by 90%. Crazy how this stuff works if you use it right and you know how to use it. All these work right when they're the right combination for who? For you. You see amazing, that's the frustrating thing. I know vitamins can have a green grass effect on your body if you take the right ones at the right time. That's why it's so frustrating seeing all this going on when I know the answer is right here with you. So again, what are my choices making me look and feel like? I want to help you move from here to here. The first step is the nerve system. Second step is start eating food. Today's purposes, the third step is let's find the right kind of vitamins. Because testing, Dr. Arvay, let's say you flunked your prostate test. What vitamin can I take to fix my prostate? Wrong question. Why are you flunking the prostate test to begin with? Why is your prostate brown grass? How did you live the last 30 years to make your prostate, what's supposed to last 120 years, now be dying in the brown grass or dead grass zones? Does that make sense? Well, I flunked my skin cancer test. What can I take? Wrong question. Why is your skin showing up with cancer? That took 20 years to grow that. What have you been doing for the last 20 years to make your body shut itself down, do the opposite of what it was supposed to do, and form cancer now? I flunked my breast cancer test. I flunked my colon test. I flunked my cervical cancer test. Well, if you flunk this test, that's the oil light. It's on. And we're asking for duct tape to cover it up. And we're not willing to do what it takes to put oil back in the engine. Putting oil back in the engine is what I'm talking about, to go back to a green grass body, not just keep trying to treat with toxic or so-called non-toxic things. Okay? So, I'd have no problem getting any of you to do this test. But what are you willing to do what's called a test to see what nutrition you need? That's the test we're going to wrap up this with. Is what do I need to take? I don't know. I need to test you. I have some ideas, but let's test you. Well, I don't know. It sounds kind of hokey, but you have no problem going and get these tests, right? And they're not going to tell you anything until you're brown grass, dead grass. My tests, our testing, your testing, basically how to test you is just telling me which way you're going, this way or that way. And it's a nice thing when I first test you and you take this much nutrition, vitamins, that's what your body needs, and then I retest you and the amount you need goes down, and I retest you again and the amount you need goes down until you're at a basic health level. And that's people are like, yeah, but it takes time to get there, right, Sandy? It takes time to get there. And then I retest you and something goes up and I go, what have you been doing? Oh, you're right. Okay, you got me. And I'm like, how does he know that? I'm like, it tells me. It's right there. You don't have to flunk a blood test. We know. Sometimes probably years before the blood test would go wrong. Okay? All right. So again, time to water the grass. We're almost done. 4 more hours, I promise. Okay? First of all, if you want to get better, you know me as your doctor. I'm not going to give you this on the first visit. You're going to get an x-ray so I can find out what your spine says first. I got to find out what your spine says so I can tell you why you're not at green grass. Then I'll do a muscle testing to find out what your combination lock is to unlock your health and healing, and if you need vitamins or not. Make sure you clean up your eating. Come at 8:30 to work out with us every Saturday and attend all the workshops you can. Because what can I take, Dr. Joe? Well, you need the right size tool for the job. My brain wanders sometimes. Here's my analogy. This is a Canadian, no, I'm kidding. Where's the size at? I thought this was perfect. This is India, made in India. Don't use this. Sorry. No. 7/16. Sorry, you couldn't find it. 7/16 wrench. So this wrench will only fit on what size bolt? 7/16. If I put it on 9/16, ain't gonna work. If I put it on a 1/2 inch, ain't gonna work, okay? Now, these are size of bolts if you don't know what wrenches stuff are. Some of you may not know. My kids may not know what this is, no. So this specific tool, 7/16, is specifically for a 7/16 problem, right? That's how vitamins work. You just can't take anything. The only thing you can do is use a pair of pliers, right? That's kind of what a multivitamin is. It's a pliers. They may cover more things than just the 7. It may cover the 7/16 problem too, but that's what a multivitamin. It's a whole food process, right? Okay. So that's what it's all about. You have the right size, the right tool. Now, if you read that Cancer Killer book, it'll have lots of suggestions in there that will work if your combination lock needs that. But I don't give everybody what's in the book. Say, well, just take it all. It can't be bad for you. No, it can, because your body doesn't need it. It won't unlock the healing, and you're spending money, you're getting sicker, and you're wasting time. So, applied kinesiology, right? You all have handouts of that. That's what I do. It's called muscle testing in some areas. Some of you may not, again, just a perspective. When my daughter was having seizures, I had to find out if what I was going to feed her was going to cause her to drop and have a seizure, or it was safe. And I couldn't do blood tests, I couldn't do MRIs, I couldn't do CAT scans. They didn't have those in King Soopers or Whole Foods. I had to find out a way to know whether if she eats this, are we going to be in trouble? And it doesn't matter what the label says. It's how they made it, when they made it. Or, okay, doctor or person, you tell me if I give my daughter this is going to help her with her seizures. I better know that, because it's either going to help her or it could trigger a seizure. I had to know that. Applied kinesiology is the term, or muscle testing is a term that I use to find out consciously what's going on with you, her, subconsciously. Okay? It's all based on electricity. Negative charges versus positive charges. If I eat something that's been over microwaved, the vitamin, it's dead. It's junk food. It has a negative charge. If I eat something the broccoli has a positive effect on me, it has a positive charge, okay? Now, here's where it gets even crazier. If I touch that outlet and I touch Sylvia, she gets shocked, right? So, yes, I can put this product on your tummy and it becomes part of you, okay? I'm not going to give you the 87 different research articles. It's just now part of you. So what I do in this office called muscle testing is we don't have a battle match like this. What I do is I get real specific and real objective where you lay on a table, I do a leg check. I put this product on your tummy or any product you bring in. And if it's your friend, your legs will stay even. Based on the muscle testing, their neurological system has a positive effect. Your legs will stay even. Again, does this sound hokey? Just your perspective. This is what saved my daughter's life to get her healing. And I've seen my own wife reverse non-Hodgkin's lymphoma by giving what she needed at the right time with the right dosage. Because women, you know how you are. Special needs child, you stress out, you want to check out on life. Your brain says, okay, that's your choice. And now it starts making the cancer cells. I'm like, how did she end up with this? I'm the health guy. I'm like, what have you been doing? Well, she had a brown grass, dead grass thought life. Very stressed out. Wanted to, so I had to fix that. We had to feed that too. And then we make sure it doesn't come back. So we muscle test her by looking leg checks. Or if you can't sit, you see how I do this, right? Now, does it seem weird? It might. Does it work? Yeah. I'm living proof. My family's living proof. We have testimonies who've been doing this, okay? But that's how I know. I don't care what the bottle says. If I put it on you and your leg goes short, it's not your friend. You don't need it right now. We'll retest in 60 days. And then if you put it, makes the legs even, then you need it. Now, how many do you need? We'll figure out the dosage. 1, 2, 3. Again, you're basically 1, 2, 3. Okay, you need 2. Is it hokey? It's not hokey. Is it weird? Yes. Is it different than what you're used to? Yes. But don't wait until you flunk the mammogram or the prostate test to start getting serious about your health. Do this now. Again, this is full disclosure too. People watching on Facebook like, that guy's crazy. Burn him at the stake. Yeah, I know. At least I don't look like Axl Rose though, okay? So, that's applied kinesiology, okay? So, again, vitamin D, right? Vitamin D. You go to the doctor, take your vitamin D levels. They'll say, well, yours is 32, you're fine. You're not fine. Your levels need to be at least 80 or higher to be protected when it comes to vitamin D. So is your vitamin D working that you're taking? I don't know. Let's muscle test you and find out. If it's not working, then you're wasting your money. Take it back to the store and say, my doctor said I'm allergic to this. Money back, please. Which Whole Food and vitamin cards will do for you. Okay? So, and again, when your levels are 80 or higher, then your body has a really hard, because when your vitamin D levels are 80 or higher, you're in the green grass zone when it comes to vitamin D. So, can cancer grow in a green grass zone? Can heart disease grow? No. Can antioxidant stress, fatty acid ratios, none of that stuff grows because you're in a green grass zone. So you have what's called protection. There you go. And you know that you know that you know. If I just do this, I'll be good. Okay? So breast cancer, ovarian cancer, colon cancer, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, type 1 diabetes, fractures, falls, multiple sclerosis, kidney cancer, endometrial cancer can't grow in a body, according to this slide, when its vitamin D levels are higher than 60, 68. I want you at 80 just to make sure. Does that make sense? It can't grow. Because vitamin D is called a cellular proliferator, and it doesn't allow the cells to go off and do bad things. Okay? And again, so then why would Joe Ellen Welsh say, within a few days, half the cancer cells shriveled up and died? The vitamin has the same effect as a drug used for chemotherapy for breast cancer. Because again, it kicks your body into green grass zone. Your body made the cancer. Your body will kill the cancer when you give it what it needs to be green grass, and it kills disease as a side effect. You lose weight as the side effect. Your emotion becomes stable as a side effect to getting healthy. Again, we have vitamin D with probiotics. It has a really healthy effect on you because I want to get your levels up to 80. Most people only need 1 a day. Some need 2 because you're really deficient, mostly 1 a day. B complex, okay? Again, great for energy production, helping bring your memory and your ability to learn and think and remember stuff, and energy demands of your heart when you have the right B complex. Most folks need 1 a day. If you're really deficient, you need 2 a day, depending on who you are. CoQ10. Again, CoQ10 with lipoic acid, which makes ours better. Powerful antioxidant, protection from everyday stress, from the environment, diet, and people you live with. Our formula contains a universal antioxidant that can neutralize free radicals anywhere in the body. That's what makes it powerful. Again, I don't know if you need it or not. Let's get you tested. There's some general things, a D, a fish oil, a multivitamin. Majority of people need that, yes, 1 a day. But again, we test and we hone in on that, okay? Max Fit, This has, everybody say ashwagandha. It's an extract. And again, you hear all these reports coming out with ashwagandha, blah, blah, blah. We've had this for probably, I don't know, how many years now? 5 years? We've had it here, right? Because it works if it's the right kind. It improves your energy, your endurance, and your power while supporting your cortisol regulation. Again, cortisol, that's that tire around your tummy. You're like, oh, hey, give me some of that. Give me a case of that stuff, right? You may not need it, but you might. It also has decaffeinated green coffee bean extract, which brings your blood sugar levels to healthy levels, supports your healthy weight when combined with diet and exercise. So this may unstick you and give your body what it needs to unstick that weight loss process. Okay? L-Carnitine. Again, this is more, so the white bottles is more advanced stuff. The non-white bottles are basic, right? So again, L-Carnitine, energy production, memory and brain health, and demands of the heart. So, and as I'm muscle testing you, let's say your brain and your heart are sick. They're brown grass. And everything your body tells me it wants has a brain and heart focus. You'll see that. You're like, wow, how did he know that? No, your body's telling me, right? Your body's telling me, okay? Am I freaking anyone out yet? Okay, good. Okay. If I kept doing what everybody else was doing, you keep getting the same results that everybody else is getting. We all agree we don't want that, right? Okay. Magnesium. You can go on Pinterest and type in magnesium deficiency all day long, right? But if you need this, again, this is pomegranate flavor. It will help boost your healthy heart, optimize your blood pressure, right? And bring that back. Bring your heart and your blood pressure back to green grass. Men's multi, again, I like it because it can help with your endurance. Okay, as a man, your antioxidant has great heart health and great prostate health. And again, 1 a day is usually what most men need, right? I've tested women on this. So far, no women need the men's multi, okay? Just kind of my double-blind study, right? And the same thing with women's multi, right? Has a full antioxidant blend to support health, breast health blend, hair, skin, and nail blend. Again, most women need 1 a day. Some 2, but most 1 a day. Not 3 as the bottle says, 1 a day. Which tells me and shows me that what we're giving, it really is good stuff for you. I would never give you something that wasn't tested first, okay? That had a positive test. That's our integrity here. Daily Defense. I like this because, again, it has a powerful antioxidant to help support the heart. This is an anti-inflammatory property. Everybody knows turmeric and curcumin and stuff like that. Also, if there's any cell damage going on in your body, it will go to work on that and shrink and handle with inflammation. Okay, it's a great anti-inflammatory. Then, what about cell detox? Does everybody need cell detox? I don't know. Do you have mercury amalgams? Have you been vaccinated? Are you on antibiotics? Are your cells constipated? That's when you need this. Not everybody needs this, but everybody say glutathione. When your glutathione is low and it stays low, then you will grow Alzheimer's, you'll grow dementia, you'll grow Parkinson's, and there's finding that children with with autism have low glutathione levels. You just can't start popping glutathione pills because your digestive system will kill it. You have to take a precursor of nutrients called cell detox to boost your glutathione levels, to open up your cell receptors inside your cell, to detox your cell. That's what you're detoxing. You're not detoxing your colon or your liver or your gallbladder. You're detoxing your cells. It's on a cellular level. Everybody say cellular. If you're with me a bunch of years ago, you hear me go cellular, okay? Remember that, Scotty? And then it dumps it into your gut. Well, if you don't go potty that morning, your body will reabsorb it, and now you're retoxifying yourself. So there's another product in here that brings healing to your colon, that it takes those products out in the morning and ends up in the toilet. I'm not going to talk more about that, okay? You just go potty. You go poo-poo. Make a poo-poo. So now, again, if you're traveling as a missionary and you get your vaccines, or you've been somewhere and you pick up something that shouldn't be there, then you'll test positive for this. Be on it for 60 days. I've seen your brain fog. If you've lost 10 pounds and you can't lose any more, even if you cut your left leg off, you won't lose weight. You're probably toxic. Because as you burn fat, those toxins are getting closer to your organs, and your body won't do that. So you'll become weight loss resistant. That's another sign. But we always test whether you need detox system or not. And then you're into making power shakes, so great. I'm not into juicing because there's really lots of sugar in the juicing part, but I like doing this because it cleanses my organs, it detoxifies my body, it helps boost my immune system, so less colds and flu, reduces inflammation, which we saw causes a lot of bad things, and improves my digestion, and also improves my energy. So chocolate flavor, you're welcome. Put it in your drink, make your power shake, put it in a shaky cup, and while you're at it, add your perfect protein to it. But again, some of you might need grass-fed whey protein to get green grass. Some of you may need plant-based protein to get back to green grass. I test to figure that out. Because if you're used to taking whey protein and your gut blows up on you, that's a sign that you probably need a vegetarian base, a veggie base that's not full of crap to actually help your body absorb protein. So this is the grass-fed beef whey protein that helps support weight management, helps your bones be strong, 20 grams of protein per serving, really good stuff, chocolate or vanilla flavor. But then what if your body doesn't want this? Then it can do the plant-based protein, vanilla flavor, that has great organic sprouted brown rice, quinoa, buckwheat, garbanzo. Again, everybody's different. Not everybody needs the same thing for optimized digestion, nutrient absorption. Then Optimal Omega. Everybody say fish oils. Fish oil. You need a ratio. Say ratio. 3, 6, and 9. The problem with the American diet is you get an over amount of omega-6. Fried foods, diet. So when you're over omega-6, it throws your fatty acid ratio off. It should be a 1-to-2, 1-to-3, 1-to-4 ratio of omega-3 to omega-9, omega-6. Omega-3 to omega-6. They've tested people with schizophrenia who have like a 1-to-70 fatty acid ratio. So if you wanted to go through the whole blood testing of fatty acid ratios, go through all the blood testing to find out all your numbers, because the problem started the minute you kinked the hose, not when the brown grass shows up. Those blood tests that are $500 to $1,000 a piece may not tell you the whole story. So if you come to me with your fatty acid ratio test or or something that you spent money on, you say, I need fish oils. I'm like, good. How much do you need? How often do you need it? Which ones do you want? I'm still going to say, lay down, let's test you. So I bypass a lot of that. Now, if you have to have the blood testing, I can get that for you. But again, I'm still going to test you to find out what the dosage is to bring you back to green grass. All that blood test tells me is, yeah, you're brown grass. We knew that. What do you need to get back to green grass? That's what we're going to find out in the combination nutrition. Because a lot of nutritionists just go off what the bottle says. Take 5, take 6, take 5, take 6. I had one doctor tell me, your daughter needs 1,200 grams of magnesium every day. I'm like, okay. I tested her. The body says, oh yeah, I'll take magnesium, but I only want 400 grams right now. So had I been pounding 1,200 grams into her, it might have caused more seizures, but it was not going to have a green grass effect on her body. So mega dosing is not good unless your body says, I want that much. Make sense? Okay. I hope this makes sense. I hope it makes sense. So when you have the right omegas in your body, 3, 6, and 9, then you have a good immune system response. So cancer, heart disease, immune system boosts, colds and flus go away, right? Brain health, learn, think, believe, remember. Heart better, anti-inflammatory on your joints and your organs, and a great stress. Again, it has a positive effect on your body when you take the right amount. But what if your fatty acid ratios are way off? Then you need just omega-3 for a while, 60 days. And how do you know? Well, I read this is good. I'm pounding the flaxseed. Well, guess what? You're out of ratio. You're out of balance. You're not going to have a green grass effect. So omega-3s, when you raise up these levels, then it will have a good effect on your blood pressure, your triglycerides, brain and vision function. But we test that. Usually 1 or 2 a day, 1 a day for 60 days, brings you back to balance, and then you go back to the omega, optimal omega. It's different. They're all not the same, right? They're all not the same. Max GI. How are we going to heal that gut? Some of you, we need to get a healthy digestive system going and heal the gut so you can absorb the nutrients you're taking. So again, the Max GI provides great immune support, prevents bacteria, leaky gut syndrome. Anybody heard of leaky gut syndrome? This heals all of that and fixes all of that and brings your gut back to green grass so that you can get healthy again, okay? Some of you have issues with physiological stress. You're just not winning at life. Your life is beating your body up. It's beating your mind up. It's beating your spirit up. It's just kicking your butt. You're not responding, or you're not able to react really well to life, okay? And so this shows up. Digestive health, immune health, build and maintain muscle mass. Your heart's a muscle. So you may need to put a teaspoon of this in your power shakes for 60 days, okay? 60 days or longer, depending on where you're at. And then finally, what about my adrenals? I am tired, wired, Dr. Joe. Which one of those can I take? I don't know. They're all different. Which one does your body need? And how much of it does it need? Well, it might need adrenal calm, which you take this after dinner or at night as a nourishing effect on your nerve system. Helps you land the plane. Again, it gives your body what it needs so it can make green grass. It's not fixing you. Only thing it fixes you is the power of God that put inside your body. That has to go through your brain and spinal cord first to even compute it to know what it needs. Okay? So, nerve system nourishing, promotes deep and restful sleeps. So again, this is the tired and wired one. You might need this one. Or you might need adrenal energy, which you take in the morning with everything else. Dopamine to provide your brain with power and energy. And then as you go to green grass with this product, concentration gets better. Movement, emotional response gets better. Attention and focus improves. Why? Because you're going to green grass. Improves your ability to manage stress. Okay? And then last but not least is sleep and mood, right? Again, if you're deficient, if you're brown grass with levels of tryptophan or melatonin or 5-HTP, and you feed this to your body, a green grass effect will be that now your appetite begins to regulate. Your mood begins to become better for others. Let's just say that, okay? And you improve your sleep and mood. So again, that's all the products I carry now. Do I have other things in my bag of tricks? Yes, but I don't bring it out because that's more than enough to get you green grass in the beginning. After 6 months, if you're still stuck somewhere, I have more to look for. But this is a really, 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 really good start. Or you're lying to me, which you never do, and you're still sucking down 3 Mountain Dews and a bag of Ho-Hos every day. Which means that's not the problem then, right? Okay? So again, that's what we look at, right? That's what we look at. So again, personal nutritional testing. You have a form on it, right? Sign up today before you leave if you want us. We do it on Fridays and Saturday mornings, okay? Now open. Now, if you're not a patient, sorry, $300. $300 for you, okay? If you are a patient, guess what? No charge. It's already included in your care plan. This is my gift to you. Am I crazy? Yeah, but I'm not weird, okay? Let's find what your body needs. And we retest every 60 days. Don't undertake or overtake your vitamins. We're going to test you for every 20 different supplements. And then bring in that $1,000 cabinet. And we'll go through what's not working. Like, listen, if you have vitamin D in your cabinet and your body wants it and will use it, I'm not going to sell you mine. Or fish, whatever it is. If what you're taking is already working, keep taking it. I don't care what the product is. There's other brands out there, right? If you already bought it and it's working, great, use it. But if it's not, then send it back and get your money back. But literally, everybody who's done this has seen, they come in with their bags, and the bag that's not your friend or it's not working is large, and the one that actually is working is like this. And that's like, that right there would pay for all your chiropractic care, a trip to Hawaii, and all your vitamins, okay? So again, everything today, 10% off. Well, I didn't get tested yet. Well, if you're taking anything, it's 10% off. If you want to start taking something, you're safe with a multivitamin, 1 a day. You're safe with a vitamin D, 1 a day. And if that's all your budget could do, by getting adjusted and changing your diet and working out with us and just doing these 2 things, will have more of a green grass effect on your life than probably much anything else you've been doing, okay? And doesn't have to be expensive. Doesn't have to be expensive. So again, who else do you know? Who else do you know that's far from health? Looking for health in all the wrong places. We're on a mission to help them and save them. And we want to be a blessing to Jesse. It's not cheap trying to be an Olympic athlete. He's blessed. And you know why he's blessed? Because I wanted to be an Olympic athlete and I couldn't pull it off. Money, time, know-how. And I always said, if I ever get a chance to help somebody else, I would. And God brought Jesse here. Praise God. And he's an amazing man. We love him here. All our team is amazing, right? Okay? But, again, so if you are listening and watching and you want to become a new patient here, go through the application process. It's $90 for your first 3 visits. Your exam, then your adjustment, how to fix it, and then a time to go over everything. Well, I just want vitamin D. No. Let's look to your spine first. And we'll help you get the gold medal health by helping Jesse bring home the gold. Okay? And the winner is? Okay. Those of you who got a ticket. 347-639. 347-639. Who has it? All right. So we had a little contest that if you brought a friend who was not a patient to the office, you got your name in a hat. And so Miss Jenny wins 30 days of free nutrition. Give her a hand. So can you see what we've talked about the last 5 hours? If we actually applied that to your life and got you to green grass, you would see this happening. Yes or yes? Yes or yes? And did we answer all your questions? So what to take? Let's test you. Is it toxic? When we test you, we'll know. Even I don't know. I have to test to find out, okay? How much should you take? Your body will tell us. Are they all the same? No. Do I have enough here? Yes. Do you need more? Then your body will tell me. Will prenails make you pregnant? No. Can you take too much? Absolutely. How to take them? Most of them, you can take them in the morning. Not after 3. They might keep you up except for the adrenal calm. Okay? Most of your vitamins. Are there different companies out there? Yes. Does everyone need the same thing? No. When we muscle test you, your body will tell me what it wants. Therefore, if it doesn't want it, it doesn't want it. What it does tell me it wants, it wouldn't tell me it wants it if it's going to contraindicate with anything else it says it wants. Does that make sense? So when we put together the right combination to unlock your healing, there shouldn't be any contraindications. There might be some detox side effects, but it should all work together with food. Okay? It all should work together. The claims we make is simply you need to get the green grass. Your body will heal you in time. I don't heal you. Vitamins don't heal you. The power of God put in your body heals you, but we got to feed it what it needs. Nerve supply, food, happy thoughts, oxygen, right? And again, if your body doesn't want it, you won't absorb it. But if your body does want it, it will absorb it. If your nerve system is on, it has a chance to absorb it. We have to build the right combination for the right nutrition plan. You probably are taking way too much. You'll probably, when we test, you see just a little bit you need, and we'll get the ball rolling for you. And we'll put an end to any unnecessary suffering. God bless you all. That's extra. God bless you all. If you have any questions, I'll hang out for a few minutes. We went a little bit over-ish, sorry, but this was really good. Give yourself a hand for being here.